Good morning. Always nice to know that you're on the other side of that camera joining us for 3+U. And boy, are you in luck as you watch the show today, because a Broadway classic comes to the stage on March 7th. And great performances are always a tradition at Chattanooga Christian School. This year's show, the iconic Fiddler on the Roof, which is of course why I use the word tradition, because if you know that show, that's of course how it opens up. So we're very happy to welcome this morning Amelia Barr, Tristan Young, who are seniors and excited for opening night. Good to see you both.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Okay, so I asked you to tell me who you play. I know, Tristan, you are
Mottel Camzoil, who's the tailor.
Okay, and you, Amelia?
I'm Zeidel, the oldest daughter of Tevye.
Falls in love
with Mottel.
With Tristan. So were you both familiar with Fiddler before you auditioned? Had y'all ever seen it?
I had never seen it. I had heard of it, but I didn't know plot or characters or anything.
I'm pretty familiar with it. I think we went to go see it at the Fox Theater in Atlanta just several years ago, and that quickly became one of my favorite shows with all the music and the dancing.
You know, I think theater is such an interesting thing because it brings together, first of all, so many aspects of your school body, student population, because you've got those of you on stage, those of you working crew, all of it. But it makes you feel, and it teaches you. Right, as y'all gone through this show, haven't you learned an awful lot about history and life perspective?
Oh yeah, a bunch. Especially, like you said, about getting all of the classes together. Like you meet so many underclassmen that you would have never known otherwise, that are backstage, that help you change, that rearrange your clothes, so it's great to have them.
Big numbers in this show, Amelia.
Yes,
these are big numbers. Do you have a favorite?
Oof. There's so many that are my favorite. In terms of like my favorite ensemble one, L'Chaim is probably my favorite one, just because everybody's dancing, you know, everybody's cheerful, and the music is so good. And I think it really gets the rest of the cast riled up to be able to watch them perform, because it's just so funny, and yet at the same time it's so impressive, all the dance moves that they're doing.
Your school has a reputation, which is why I said it's a tradition, these great performances, and I know every time y'all are here, the students want to give a shout out to your director, so now's your turn.
Miss Schimpf, she's the best.
The best.
Yeah, just great leadership, great guidance to help us see things that we can't really see otherwise, because she's watching from a perspective that we don't really get.
So one of the things that y'all were telling me, so you, Tristan, are a senior, so are you, Amelia, but this is only your second year to be a part of the shows. And y'all both said that Ms. Schimpf and the team are very active recruiters.
Oh yeah.
So this is really something that the whole school gets excited for, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
It's huge, because I think, like, you know, some schools maybe have like a sports thing that they're big on, or, you know, some teams may have some schools may have other things that they're really interested in, but we are definitely, the theater program at our school is like top tier. And like, not to, you know, toot our own horn or anything, but they put so much effort and money in the school too. They see the amount of effort that we put into this, and they want to, you know, kind of elevate our productions, you know, give us funding for these things. And Ms. Schimpf and Mr. Austin and Miss Upton and all these people who are involved in these productions really, really care about it, and you can tell by the way that they want to share it with the school.
So is there any part of it when you come to the show, and by the way, because the reputation is out there, in the past, tickets have been almost sold out by the time y'all come our way. So opening night is March 7th, right?
Yes, it is.
And you run 2 weekends?
Yes, we do.
So are there tickets?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. The tickets are available on ccs.k12.com, I believe.
Okay. And we'll show you that as the conversation ends.
Yes, but you can buy tickets on our website at the CCS website.
The way your theater is set up, there really isn't a bad seat.
Right.
Is it reserved seating, or is it first come, first serve?
It is reserved seating.
It is reserved seating.
Yes, but you know, if there are even if the seats sell out, something that Ms. Schimpf always says is that we add extra seats along the rows to make sure that everyone can come see it.
Okay, so there's always kind of that wow moment that most shows have, that showstopper moment that you know is going to happen. Do you have one that you are looking forward to?
Our wedding is a really big scene that's got multiple dances and a scene within the scene. So I think that's one to really look forward to, because it's so big.
I don't want to make it a spoiler. Are you lifted up on a chair?
Yes.
Is that frightening? Was that scary as you practiced it?
Initially, but you'd be surprised.
But you just get to trust the people that lift you up.
Yeah, you've got several people around you who are like real strong. So I mean, because I get lifted up by girls, he gets lifted up by guys. So Yep, but
So we were having a conversation before we got on camera about the challenges of being a senior in high school these days, because you just want to soak up every single moment of it, and yet everybody out there, not part of your circle, will ask you those annoying questions of what do you plan to do and where are you hoping to go. So I'm going to step into it. But what are you hoping to do and where are you hoping to go?
do you have any plans?
I'm not solid on any plans yet, so
Good.
this probably isn't the best answer for me. I don't know if you have.
Yeah,
anything.
I'm not quite solid on any other plans either.
So I have a friend who might be watching the show, so I won't tell her by name, but she had a son who was graduating, and as part of this senior night, all the kids were brought out, and they're kind of touted for their plans, and it was his turn, and he didn't know, and so the answer was just he will do something. And I thought that was the best, because he did do something and found his way and is very happy.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
y'all will do the same.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How many people are in the cast?
Ooh,
55.
Yeah, 55.
That's
so this is
big.
probably our biggest cast, I think, in several years. I don't remember exactly how big last year's cast was.
I was
but
on
it's
your
big.
campus to do something a couple of nights ago for an organization in town, and as I was getting into the school, the doors were locked because it was late.
Yes.
And so one of your classmates was also locked out, and so she was calling a friend to come let her in, but she was in costume. Obviously, y'all were in Tech Week, so I knew she was a Fiddler person. Costumes are very impressive.
They are.
Who
They
does
are.
it? Who does your costuming?
Becca Caney. So she is one of the moms of several kids who go to CCS. She has 3 sons who go to CCS right now, but she just kind of like stepped up because she has an incredible eye for costume design. She puts a lot of emphasis on doing the historical research that's required to create costumes that are not only accurate but reflect the meaning of the play throughout the show. Because one thing that Ms. Schimpf has talked about, which another praise for Ms. Schimpf, is that she pays special attention to like telling a story over a certain period of time and paying attention to details like that. But the seasons changed over the show.
Oh, right.
And so what Miss Caney has also done is made sure that the seasons are represented through our costumes, because that's the easiest way to show it's getting colder. So you wrap on a lot of layers later on, but it's small stuff like that she pays a lot of attention to, which is just incredible. And I love our costumes. Our costumes are incredible.
Do you have a lot of fun singing Matchmaker?
Yes, I love Matchmaker. That's probably, obviously it's one of like me and my sister's numbers, but it's probably one of my favorite songs in the show. Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that y'all were able to find a little bit of time to come our way. I know long nights ahead for you probably as you head into Tech Week.
Of course.
But you do have the 2 weekend options. Really, March 7th is a Thursday, if I'm correct. Is that right?
Yes, we
I think.
start on Thursdays and then go through Saturdays.
Go through Saturdays. So there are tickets. There's the website for you to go, ccsk12.com. And then you can try to go through the slashes to get there. If you call the school, they're very nice, 265-6411. Somebody there on that upper school campus will help you if you're not having it work on the website. And break a leg.
Thank you.
Thank
and you'll
you.
do something.
Yes.
We will.
We will.
Your time is important. Local 3 News Today has everything you need to start your busy